sports in the National Football League welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen set to get started. Matthew Wright gets it underway. Off we go from the Steel City. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. And he'll manage to work this forward to the 37. The linebacker Jonathan Cooper on the tackle.
Yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
8. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Go. Liking 18. Ready.
From the gun, it's Shador. He'll get this complete. It's George Pickens. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. They get 19 on that pass play. That's a Steeler 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Come on. Set.
On the give, it's Johnson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9. Another run here with Johnson. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. They'll pick up 23 on that one. Good for a Steeler 1st down.
Ready, go.
They'll go again with Johnson. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 17-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Hey. 60 Eagle. Ready.
From the gun, it's Sanders. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. Might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down.
Panther 6.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Javon Holland. He's to the 40, to the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Colts. changes the story quickly. Looked like a very nice opening drive to start. Instead, Greg, it goes back the other way, and the defense scores first.
And, Mike, early on, that's exactly how they drew it up. They wanted to come out and establish themselves with this first drive of the game, and then all of a sudden, disaster strikes. Not only do they turn the ball over, the defense is able to take it all the way back for the pick six.
It's the score, Colts 7, Steelers nothing. Matthew Wright set to kick off.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Let's go now.
First carry now for Rico Dowdle. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
They'll run this over the center with Johnson. He's got it. That's a first down at the cross midfield and down to the 47-yard line.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
On first down, right back to Johnson. And he'll get this to the 43-yard line. Brian Gregg in on the tackle.
It's a game of 5. Brings up second and 5.
They'll come up here on second down and 5.
Stephanie! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Here's a carry for Dowdle. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Ready, set.
Third down, they need 5.
Get it. 70 Lions.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down, or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves. Go.
4th down, here's Sanders. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
On the set. Here we go. Red 38. Ready?
On the ground for the first time, this is Alvin Kamara. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. A gain there of 27 yards.
I think it's clear this is something this offense wants to major in, the ability to run the ball effectively against this defense. And after that big gain, you have to imagine they're going to come back to it and dare him to stop it.
Let's go. Ready.
On first down, they'll stay with Kamara on the ground. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
A second down throw for Young. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. And he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. The Colts with the football to start this second quarter as they've got it starting 3rd down and 2.
Ready, pray. Set, ready. 60 red. 643 rail. Set, cut.
Throwing is Yo. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot, and now I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Yellow, 22. 10 cycle. Ready.
Yellow, that one is complete. And he's into the end zone. Mike Gesicki, touchdown Indianapolis. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Give it right up the middle. Here's Johnson. Good running there. Getting close to midfield. Let's mark him there. And a 1st down.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. He's able to pick up the 1st down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll run with Dowdle. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 11. That's a Steeler 1st down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical, right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Jeanette, Bronco 80. 19, Tiger, 19.
Now, Sanders. That's brought in right side by Pickens. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They get 14 on that hooker. Good for a Steeler 1st down.
Okay, ready? 24-yard line.
Go!
handoff. Johnson is running right. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 20.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Craig!
To throw is Sanders. We'll look underneath here for Johnson. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. That's a Steeler first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike, but unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Ready?
On 2nd down, a run with Johnson. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd.
Travis Hunter was the intended target. And it's going to be 4th down.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on 3rd down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of 3rd down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field, and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big 4th down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
He's to the 40, and he will be taken down. But what a run as he's able to get it across midfield. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. Young to throw on 1st down. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Cross red. Steel, black. Blaster, 6. Ready?
Throwing on 2nd down, Young. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. That's into the hands of Gesicki. He's got it. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. Halftime is looming, but a chance to build on that already sizable lead right here. First and goal. He's got it at the 3. So we reached the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And this ball's going to go out of bounds. Not the way you want to begin the second half. The football will be marked at the 40-yard line. So, a couple of first downs will give them first and 10. They're at the 41.
Light blue, black, red, yellow. Ready?
From the gun, it's Young. He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked by the rookie out of Colorado. And he tacks on a nice return to boot. He'll get this all the way up to the 40-yard line.
All right, Mike, you know me. I tend to be an offensive guy, so if we're taking a big shot to start this half, I'm thinking touchdown. But rather, we go interception to begin the second half. Now, still an exciting play. I think we're going to see both sides willing to continue to take these risks and take these chances throughout the rest of this second half.
Brings up second and 9 at the 41-yard line.
I see the bunch of mean guys in the brand at a time. Going on the west side, be the sideline. Ain't nobody that I really recognize. Ain't surprised to ride to kill a vibe. I be the beast, be back, trying to put it live, but I'm incentivized by in the thighs. Ripping on it like I'm picking a prize. Hit the crib where they collide. But really ain't tripping, we can get it right through the...
Ready?
From the 41, here's second and 9.
Go! Ready?
Sanders will throw it. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being wasted down.
Third down and 9.
Here we go, here we go!
Now it's Sanders. And that is incomplete.
And another wasted drive here, Mike, and they start to add up. And coming out of halftime, you would think that they would make some adjustments to try to get some points on the scoreboard, but so far, looks like much of the same.
So fourth down, and the Aussie, Torrey Taylor, on to kick it away. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback.
Ready?
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Ready? 45, wide, ready.
Out of the shotgun, Young. He's got Gesicki open down the field. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. What a way to kick off the drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
Mike, What we're seeing play out across the NFL is that if offensively it requires you to go the length of the field in a long, methodical drive, your chances of coming away with points continue to go down the more you snap the ball. You have to be able to generate shot plays, pick up big, explosive chunks, because when you do, your ability to score points typically tends to follow. They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends up being a wasted down.
On the ready.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go. 50, green. Set.
Back to the air. It's Young. Catch me. That's Woods. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They get 22 yards there. That's good for a Colts first down.
Here we go.
To throw is Young. That one out wide for Kamara. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From the 21, here's 2nd and a couple.
Come on, set. Ready.
Young. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
They've moved the ball well here, but now face 3rd and 2.
Set, hut. Set, hut.
Here's Young. And that is incomplete. Mike Gesicki was the intended receiver. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Yellow, 43. Drill, 52. Set.
That's taken in. And he's going to have the first down. They're taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
Ready.
Now Kamara. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
A huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was going to score. Takes it all the way down inside the 2, sets up 1st and goal.
2 yards from 6 points. It is 1st down and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. Black, 95. Hut, hut.
Look at play action with Young. Forced to his right. And he will wisely just get rid of this one. And set up 2nd and goal.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They'll try it again from the 2. 2nd and goal.
Ready, ready, ready.
A throw out wide. That is dropped. That could be a live football.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Come on, set! 60 Bison, 60 Bison! 70 Lions!
Back.
Sanders from his own end zone. He's got a man. That's Travis Hunter. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And he'll work his way up past the 10 to the 15. That's good enough to give him some breathing room and give him a first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Play action, it's Sanders. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 3.
Ready!
Here's Sanders to throw. A throw there on 2nd down. That'll be incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
He was looking for George Pickens there. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. He'll try to throw for it with Sanders. That's incomplete. Daring Hall on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
Down. 40 seconds.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. Pushed out to his left. He keeps it himself. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
On the set.
2nd down, they need 7.
Let's go. Set. Go.
Now Young. Over the middle. Catch made by Mooney. And he will get into the end zone. Darnell Mooney. Touchdown, Indy. His 4th TD grab of the season. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Matthew Wright.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35.
Hey, give me a D. Give me the E. Give me the A. Give me the M. And give me the ring.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Go.
On first down, it's Sanders. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Tremaine Edmonds in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Sanders. Hit as he throws and is incomplete. Just wouldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being complete. We had a chance to sit down with the defensive coaches the other day, and we asked them, give us a few key points for today's game. And the first thing out of their mouth, Mike, what was it? It was, we got to get off the field on 3rd down. Well, here we are in the second half, and they've done just that. Right now, this offense has no answers on 3rd down.
Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. From the gun, it's Shador. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Ready. Black 40. Set.
On first down is Young. He'll find Woods. That one is caught. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Indianapolis.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 50. Green. Hut, hut.
Here's Young to throw. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And he's in. Alvin Kamara. Touchdown, Colts. For quarterbacks, there are so many stats we use to measure a good season. This is one of them. 30 touchdowns. That was number 30 on the year. Now right to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Colts are able to extend the advantage to 28-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready.
From the gun, it's Sanders. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Tremaine Edmonds. His second sack of the afternoon. Number 5 for him on the year. Out of the gun, it's Sanders. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Here we go, shot.
Now, Sanders tries to get that one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down.
All right, Mike, so in this situation, a defensive coordinator has 2 options. You can sit back and play the pass, or you can be aggressive and go after the quarterback. In this case, they chose the latter, and that's why they were able to force the turnover on downs.
Ready, break. Ready, ready. Yellow, 22. Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. Quick throw, taken in. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
And that throw just seems like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive. And there's one guy in the stadium that has earned the right to stand on the sideline and relax. It's this quarterback.
Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal.
Come on.
Out of the shotgun. Young. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Robert Woods. Touchdown, Indianapolis. On is right for the point after. He's got it. And the Colts stretch out this lead even more. It is now 35-0.
Matthew Wright set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready. Let's go. 18.
Again, and here's Johnson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
That's good.
They get 11 and quickly pick up a 1st down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Packers, go.
They go. No chance at all. He'll go down. Jonathan Cooper. He gets through it and drop him. And it's a loss of 4.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Off the play fake. Here's Sanders. Pitch as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
Now Sanders on 3rd and long. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. The defense blows a chance to get off the field as the offense converts 3rd and 14. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
36-yard line.
Ready.
The throw is Sanders. He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman. And will move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Gain there of 21. Good for a Steeler 1st down.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight, they continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. Throwing again is Sanders. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dawson Knox. And it'll be 2nd down.
Ready. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Sanders going to throw again. That's to Hunter. He's got it right side. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
It's 3rd and 4.
Here we go. Here we go.
Again, it's Sanders. That's hauled in at the 2. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
What an impressive drive this has really been, and it's a combination of big plays and 3rd down conversions. Now after that last 3rd down pickup, it's 1st and goal. They got a chance to finish this really impressive drive and come away with 6.
And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss. And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Here we go. Shot. 70 Timberwolves.
So this one, a win for the visiting Colts. And this was as good as it gets, all 3 phases of the game, in perfect harmony as they post the lopsided shutout victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.